Hey, Coach G here, Mind, Body, Soul Shift, your life, health, and wellness coach. I am here as promised to kick off day one of the Five Pillars to Better Health Challenge. First, let me say thank you all for being here in this group. It's a place that I want you to learn and grow and participate and apply the information that I am posting on this page so that you will walk in better health. And that's my goal. So welcome to the page, welcome to the group. I really appreciate each and every one of you all being here. And, I need you to interact. I need you to, if you need to inbox me with some information that you want to know or information that you don't know, or you want to work with me as a coach, please feel free to inbox me. That's what I'm here for. And that's why I have this private group, because I want you all to be able to get this information that is going to put you on the path to better health. So, like I said, I've been sharing information about the five pillars for a while now, and it is definitely a way for you to become healthy, just more healthy. You're going to learn about these five pillars, and here are the five pillars. They are mindset and habits, your eating habits, physical activity, sleeping habits, and your water intake. Those are the five pillars. But today, I want to start off with the first pillar, which is mindset, because that is actually the foundation to you accomplishing any goals in your life, which is going to be your mindset. So that's where we're going to start. We're going to start here and put all the pieces together so that we can become whole, mind, body, soul. That's the goal, is to become whole, that we can live the best life that we can. So let's jump right in. Mindset. What is mindset and why does it matter? Your mindset is actually a set of beliefs. It's how you make sense of things and what you, of yourself, of the world, things around you, people around you. Your mindset influences how you think. Your mindset influences how you think. It also influences what you feel, which is our emotions. It influences what we feel. It also influences how we behave at any given situation, any circumstances. Our mindset influences those things, those three things. What you think, how you think, what you feel, and how you behave actually dictates in any given situation. Now, there's two types of mindset, a fixed mindset and a growth mindset. Your mindset determines everything you do or everything that you don't do. Mindset determines that. Now, people will ask me often, can you change your mindset? Absolutely, you can change your mindset. The first thing you have to realize about changing your mindset, that it requires intentional effort. It requires intentional effort. There are many ways that you can work on changing your mindset, but the very first thing that you have to understand, and the very first step that you have to take in changing your mindset, is that you have to acknowledge that it won't just happen on its own, that you have to make an intentional effort to make that happen. And I know you've heard this statement before, is that life is 10% of what happens to you and 90% of how you react to it. 10% of life is what happens to you, and 90% is how you react to it. So let me give you an example of what happens and how a reaction would look in this particular situation. So I want to tell you a story of these two gentlemen. They both work in the same company. They're both there at the same time. You have guy number one, who is this very well-mannered guy, very positive, always upbeat, always has nice things to say, always giving you an encouraging word. Just this real guy that just always just seems to have it together. Just really a great mindset. Then you have this other guy who works in the same building, in the same place, doing the same job, and he is a complainer. He always finds something negative to say. He never has anything good to say to anyone. He's always complaining about everything. everything. So now you have these two guys, and now the company is about to do a massive layoff. And these two gentlemen actually have been chosen to be laid off. So you have both of the gentlemen that's going into the office to get their pink slip at the same exact time. So you have the guy who's the well-mannered guy, the one who's always positive, always upbeat. He goes into the office, as well as the other guy who's the complainer that complains about every single thing, no matter what it is. So they both go to the desk and they sit down in front of the person that's about to give them the pink slip. And they say, you know what, as you know, we're about to do a massive layoff, and you have been chosen to be one of those people that's going to be laid off. So you have office number one, where you have the mild-mannered guy, the positive, upbeat guy. And then you have office number two, where you have the complainer. In office number one, which is a well-mannered guy, very positive guy, he says, well, thank you for the opportunity to work at this company. I really appreciate it. I learned a lot of information, things that is going to help me not only in business, but it's also going to help me with life. So I just appreciate the opportunity for being able to work here for the past 2 years. And I am going to use this opportunity to help me in my growth pattern. So I appreciate it, and have a good day, sir. So he gets up and he walks out. At the same time, the other gentleman, the complainer who's next door, who always says nothing good ever happens to him, and I'm always the one getting, messed over, and people are always neglecting me and always looking over me. And so what? I show up 5 minutes late. That guy. Okay. So when the gentleman tells him, or the person tells him, sir, there's a massive layoff, so you have been one of the persons that have been chosen to during the layoff. So here's your pink slip. The guy gets enraged. He's like furious. He's like, she's slamming on that. See, nothing ever good happens to me. Out of all the people in the company, why you have to lay me up? And he is ranting and raving, and he's like throwing stuff on the guy's desk and slamming stuff off his desk. He gets up and he turns the chair over, and he's beating on the desk. So everybody's outside the office is on the outside of the door is looking in, because, well, they're hearing all this commotion going on inside the office. So he comes out to the office and he's turning over chairs, and he's just going by people's desks, and he's kicking stuff, so they had to call security on him. You see the two different outcomes because of the mindset. One mindset was, you know what, I'm going to take this opportunity and I'm going to apply the information that I learned, and I'm going to use it moving forward, which is a growth mindset. The fixed mindset is the guy who's always complaining, this always says that nothing ever good goes well for him. He is a complainer. He is the one that always sees the negative. A mindset is required in making important life decisions. You can use the power of positive thinking to change your life. So when guy number one decided he was going to use the knowledge that he gained for the last 2 years of working at the company, he can use that information to change his life. To have a positive mindset, a healthy positive mindset, is important. It will help you to achieve your goals and put you on the path of useful, meaningful information, and put you on the path in the right direction. Now, when you look at guy number two, what was useful or meaningful about the direction that he was going? Absolutely nothing. That's why mindset is imperative, that we have a mindset that focuses in the positive direction. Because if it was focused in a positive direction, he would have taken that pink slip and he would have turned it around and used it for his good. That's why we need to have a positive mindset, so that we can be in the right direction, so that we can achieve significant goals. Okay, let me give you an example, like overcoming illnesses that we have in our life. And I know you've heard me talk about that a lot, because it's really why we're here to talk about that kind of stuff, and realize how important mindset is in obtaining, being on a healthy path to healthy living. Having a positive mindset is essential. It's essential in helping you achieve a healthy lifestyle. And a healthy mindset is what can get you started in that direction. Let me say this, it's crucial to have a healthy mindset so that you can spend life at ease and reduce the risk of diseases. When we are at ease, we do reduce the risk of diseases like high blood pressure, high cholesterol, high A1C, heart disease. We reduce the risk of strokes as well. That's why it's important to understand and make note the power of having a healthy mindset. Because here's what we need to understand. Having a healthy mindset molds our future and the rest of our life. So that's why it's essential of having a healthy mindset, because it helps you have a healthy lifestyle. So here's the challenge. For the next 7 days, I want you to be mindful of your mindset. I want you to be mindful of your mindset. I want you to take the time and examine what it is that you're thinking and why you're thinking it. What I need you to remember is that mindset influences how you think, what you feel, and how you behave at any given moment. Mindset is everything because it frames the story of your life. It frames the results that you get in your life. 10% of what happens and 90% of how we react to it. That's why we have to understand that mindset influences how we think, what we feel, and how we behave. So we have growth mindset and we have fixed mindset. The growth mindset is always looking for things to say, to live and say, yes, this is going to be a challenge. However, I can overcome this challenge and be able to sit down and come up with a strategy. That is mindset pretty much in a nutshell. Now, of course, there's so much more to mindset, and as the weeks and months go on, I will continue to share and express with you the importance of mindset. So I want you to examine your mindset this coming week. For the next 7 days, I want you to think about what it is that you're thinking and why you're thinking it. Because your mindset is how you think, what you feel, and how you behave. So examine those things this week and understand that mindset it frames your life story. It determines on where you're going to end up next. And that is the start of mindset. And it's going to be important that you understand this, because going into the rest of the coming weeks for the challenge, you're going to see why mindset is so important. So next week, we're going to dive into habits, because mindset and habits kind of go together. So next week, we're going to be talking about habits. So this is Coach G, your life, health, and wellness coach. I'll see you next week. Same place, same time. I'm out.